Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the co-founder of a company who helps marketing agencies increase the ROI for their clients. His story just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I'm the owner of a marketing company, obviously, and we produce these high-quality podcasts/TV shows, and we also get our clients on Fox and CNN and the Wall Street Journal. But if our clients don't know what to do with that and how to turn that into money, that becomes a problem. Somebody who has the answer to that problem is in studio right now, Robin Alex. He's with High Level. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I completely relate to what you do, the problem you solve. Tell us more about how this company started.
Yeah, so I had a marketing agency about 6 years ago, and we were serving many small businesses, roughly around 200, a lot here in the Dallas area, but all around the world. And we would do incredible work for these clients, but the client themselves, the small business, is always looking for, well, we hired a marketing agency, therefore you need to make me money. And unfortunately, what we were providing was leads and opportunities and building a lot of interest to their business.
Sure.
And they would get these contacts and they wouldn't know what to do with it. You know, a dentist is always going to be a dentist, a plumber is always going to be a plumber. They really don't know how to pick up the phone and say, I know that you're kind of interested, how can I serve you?
Right.
And so we were trying to figure out a way to bridge that gap. And lucky for me, I had 2 co-founders who were trying to develop a software, and they reached out to a co-customer of mine who we both were working with, and that co-customer connected me with them. And I explained what we were doing at the agency, and they remodified the software to help solve this case of helping small businesses convert the leads and opportunities that came in.
Wow.
And that was 6 years ago. And now we've basically transformed that software to help marketing agencies to basically taking any contact that comes into it as a traditional CRM and help you convert it to becoming either an appointment or sale for you as a small business owner.
Sure. You were telling me a story right before we went on the air about a plumber that you helped. Will you share that story?
Yeah, so through a marketing agency, we were helping them with a plumber that they had. Well, they had about 5 customers, all plumbers. And each one of those plumbers, they were generating a whole bunch of leads, but they were too busy to call the leads and opportunities. And that marketing agency was actually losing them just as fast as they were bringing on new customers. Well, once they came onto High Level, we showed them a better way to solve that. And they brought on a new plumber. They helped them generate about 30 leads in a month. And through those 30 leads, through our software, they were able to help close half of those. And for that plumber, that equated up to about $50,000 in 1 month.
Wow.
And from there, they just fell in love with the software. The plumber fell in love with the software, and the agency, of course, loved it as well, and that allowed them to help grow it. Now they have close to 50 customers.
So sometimes it's a text message to the customer or the person who inquired about plumbing services saying, would you like to schedule an appointment?
Exactly.
And you can automate that.
Yeah, you can automate it. You know, not only the basics of, hey, it's nice to meet you, how can I help you today, but more in the sense of, now that we got a little bit more information, can you actually come book an appointment on our calendar, and we can come and provide services for you.
Wow, outstanding. We're going to roll up his video or his website so that you can get a look at what he's doing with his company. And you told me that you now have some 400,000 businesses that you're working with? That's incredible.
Yeah, so we serve about 60,000 marketing agencies today. And through those marketing agencies, that represents about 400,000 small businesses around the world.
That is incredible. Well, congratulations on finding this niche, because I think that's so important for the long-term health of any marketing company. Like you said, that they're bringing in new clients and they're coming out the back door just as fast.
Yeah, it's definitely an underserved market, and I kind of look at it as being the unsung heroes of the world, right? You have a great agency here and what you guys are producing, but when people are on these shows and you're doing all the work for them, no one is shouting you out, and saying that it's because of you. That's really empowering what's really happening. And so we wanted to make sure that we have a software that's really talking to the people working behind the scenes. And if we can empower them to being successful, they can be successful in supporting their customers who help their communities.
Absolutely. And we found a great overview video. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Welcome to High Level. We're an all-in-one platform that gives you everything you need to capture, nurture, and close leads like never before. In High Level, you'll find features like a full CRM, funnel, website, course, marketing automations and email builders, a consolidated email, SMS, WhatsApp, and social chat stream, reputation management, social media posting, and so much more. And the best part is, High Level is fully white labeled, which means you can brand the platform and mobile app with your logo and company colors, then resell it to your customers for a monthly subscription that goes straight into your agency's bank account. The powerful combination of software plus your service and expertise will drive your customers' retention and your profits through the stratosphere. Sign up for a 14-day free trial today.
I think this is absolutely brilliant. Well, tell us the story of a client that you like to work with. What does a typical client look like?
Yeah, we love working with marketing agencies that serve small businesses. That's really our bread and butter. From there, an agency that is serving clients but using maybe 10, 15 different pieces of software, they're trying to duct tape it all together. I think we're able to not only make that easier, but then effectively help them scale it up so that they can serve more clients around the world. And we've taken many of agencies who are, serving about 10 clients, roughly about $10,000 a month on that. Once they come into our platform, they're able to scale up. Now we have agencies who are doing well over $1 million a year, in some cases $10 million a year. And we've seen some incredible stories even from that. Because they're using our software, they're able to have an exit where private equity firms and venture capitalists are wanting to acquire these businesses. Wow. So we've just seen a ton of scalability from that perspective from a business front. But then on top of that, we've been able to grow our team to help supporting these agencies. Now we're in about 15 different countries, about 900 people worldwide. And without our team, we wouldn't be here where we're at today.
Let's give you a chance to brag more about your team, because any entrepreneur is only as successful as their team. What kind of people do you look for?
Yeah, so we have people all around the world. A lot of it is on the customer-facing side of things. We are a different software from that perspective that we want to talk to every single customer that's out that we have. Many other software companies, they like to be behind the scenes. You got to submit a ticket and all that. For us, we're all about live Zoom calls, live, experiences anywhere that we can. So much so that we have about 300 engineers. And one of our rules as a company is that you need to be talking to a customer at least once a week, if not every single day, which is unheard of, even for the engineering team.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Have you seen some of your employees kind of grow in their people skills just because they're being put in this position?
Oh, 100%. It's definitely uncomfortable coming into our organization because, you might go through an interview and you're like, of course, I could do that. That's not a big deal. But then when you come in and you see what's happening behind the curtain, it's like, oh, they really mean it, that you need to come in and talk to your customers. We do see a transformation, and you can see the individuals that really lean into it, and they do an incredible job. And the ones that struggle with it, they may not be the best for organization, and that's really the culture that we want to commit to our customers. And they may not be the best for our organization, but we want to support them and wherever they go. But I think we've done a really incredible job, and we've grown the team, and we're going to continue growing it to finding individuals who are comfortable with that.
Wow. Robin, congratulations on your success. We're almost out of time, so final thoughts. What would you like to leave the audience with?
Yeah, no, first off, thank you for having me.
Of course.
If you're a marketing agency that's out there, or a small business that may have an internal marketing team that's looking for a software that can really consolidate a lot of what you're doing, we have the best application that's out there. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can email me at robin@gohighlevel.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We're going to end with the website, which again is gohighlevel.com. The great Robin Alex, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.